5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is your boy, Jamal. Belief Show.
Affinity Xtra. Be Xtra.
This is your boy, Jamal. Belief Show.
Affinity Xtra. Be Xtra.
Yo. Check 1, check 2. This is Affinity Xtra. Jamal on the 1s and 2s. Playing the freshest tracks because I know 2. I've been setting up my first track because we're just so cool. Freestyle thing is crazy still. His freestyle thing is crazy still. Anyway, so yeah. Sorry again, guys. Crashed into today's show because I had to load up a load of brand new tracks still. Anyway, so yeah, which is kind of cool still. Anyway, so yeah. You know what? I got one of my little playful favorite tracks right now is this Chat to Them. Yeah, let's start off with that, man. Because you know what? So, Party, me say. Ooh, which one shall I start with? Oh, let's go with Party, me say.
Don't jump up to this non-stop turn and twist. What's on the gun, my ground?
Ready.
Must think me love argue with them. Some people just want it for that. Pull up, we stay calm, we not fret. They got break on Saturday, party me say, yeah. Must think me love argue with them. Some people just want it for that. Pull up, we stay calm, we not fret. Take a break on Saturday, party me say. Said she grind hard when it's for the dough. Baby play a part, she a play a role. She know when to start, when to take it slow. She a work all week, but you never know. Every day somebody a squeeze up your hand, girl, you have to take time and ease up now, man. I just hit my ex-girl with a decline. Come on, new queens looking divine. And I've been working to free my mind. Give me a little space, I just need some time. Jealous people, them I pray my vibe. Hope you see God when you see my life. Carry no fear for the evil eyes. Counting my blessings like 3, 4, 5. Them I try but they can't leave my shine. But this you have to pray up on your knees at night. Must think me love, argue with them. Some people just want it for that. Pull up, we stay calm, we not fret. Take a break on Saturday, party me say, yeah. Must think me love, argue with them. Some people just want it for that. Pull up, we stay calm, we not fret. Take a break on Saturday, party me say. I follow what them rolling. A whole heap of internet trolling. If I call your bluff, baby, tell me where you're all in. And by your way, sonny, me, I control it. But we God bless, step regardless. Who's the hardest? Gangsta artist. China, they wanted to see we in the darkness, yeah. But that talk is cheap, so we talk less. And I've been working to free my mind. Give me a little space, I just need some time. Jealous people, them I pray my vibe. Hope you see God when you see my life. Carry no fear for the evil eyes. Counting my blessings like 3, 4, 5. Them I try, but they can't leave my shine. But this you have to pray up on your knees at night. Must think me love, argue with them. Some people just want it for that. Pull up, we stay calm, we not fret. Take a break on Saturday, party me say, yes. Must think me love, argue with them. Some people just want it for them. Pull up, we stay calm, we not fret. Take a break on Saturday, party me say. We take a break on Saturday. Pull up, we stay calm, we not fret. Take a break
promise about the chat there. Melly, you know, I've put his vibes back in the show. Yo, he was foundational, you know. He was foundational.
By Bliss, can we chat to them? Swear that's Smelly on tracks again. I got bare new sounds like Trash Presents, but the flow's old school like XFM. I'm outside doing laps again. My steps all day, no accidents. Anytime somebody slept on me, guaranteed that they never went back to bed. MCs know when I grab the pen, it's like coming to my show, it's a rap for them. Really, I'm trying to relax again. I should have gave up spinning these man for Lent. I can't help when these words start forming. More time, I don't even plan to vent. Their attitude stinks, that's why they feel off. But me, I can't stand this.
A righteous descendants. No wonder them man across, cause I'm on the next like pendants. How do you enter the game where there ain't no entrance? Chip away brick by brick with vengeance. I had a vision so my spirit did strengthen. This game's a garden and they got smoked right before the hedge like Benson. With wisdom we carried on, but a lot of fools stop like the end of a sentence. When I do drop, that's long for the mentions. Gun fingers, no guns in attendance. Stylish dons that I've gone through repentance. Stay focused, that's when you grab the attention. I'm an effort, so I'm getting crowned. Royalties are looking like pension.
Lawyer fees are looking expensive. Avoid the beef or cooking incentives. Trying to show the man them an alternate route. Split portion with youths till we've all got a fork full of food. Risking it all for my dudes. When I die, somebody should put my thoughts in the louvre. Cause we're shifting the shape of the culture. I'm proud of the men that we're morphing into. That's a mutation. I wrote my first bar before the man learned to tie their own shoelaces. Was in a hurry to blow, but God's time is perfect. That taught me true patience. And then I finally found success, but I wasn't impressed, so I'm free chasing. Harvey Dent, man, I'm two-facing. The game needs faith in.
Faith and belief is the reason I rise. Running my race, let me reach for the prize. I'm in black sheep coffee, got a double espresso, quick caffeine hit, now I'm feeling to ride. Was t-shirt weather like Kano said, but then it got nippy at 9. Cool, because I got my gilet, I'm fine. And I bring different layers in rhymes. You could say it gets cold over time. Festival mode in Sweden, I feel like Ibra back in his prime. 5-star skills, you won't see the decline. I was in gym doing up incline. Thought to my mind, thinking about how high me and Melly got raised in the bar this time. It should be a crime.
Deliberate, man of this good by design. Trust me, it weren't by chance. I rehearsed my bars more times than I've stepped on the central line. That's a lot like the petrol price. Only right that we give you hits, but in the bits I'm inconspicuous. I'm not trying to be bait, bro. I get love on the main road, I multiply that 8-fold.
Multiplied 8 times and now we're fruitful. Heard through the grapevine, but not the usual. Now when they raid tigers more than 10-10, we develop with time. They heard my style and called it Neogram, like I bust out the Matrix with a new vibe. I quantum leap on tracks, a man takes strides better than them in VR when I'm reaching my prime.
A fresh new track coming up right now, people. Okay, Jamal Clark, Timeless.
Like an anchor to my soul, I need something timeless. There's a cost of living righteous, but the gain is priceless. When my son came out the womb, I saw how precious life is. Now I'm making sacrifices even as I write this. But now I'm back spitting, the game is lack vision. Every fatness in the brain react vicious. Never asked getters, was raised to have diction. The underground loosen the chains of rap prison. But breaking that sentence doesn't start with commas. I'll invest my talent while I whip the Honda. I love my wife, I just became a father. So I built my family while I heal from trauma, like yeah, doing my best to become a good man. Building my house on the rock, not sand. Got a boom bap in it hit like bam. Turn up the track, let me see y'all's hands. Grinding, mountains climbing. We been really slaying giants. We been shining, that's like diamonds. We been leading something timeless. We been grinding, mountains climbing. We been really slaying giants. We been shining, that's like diamonds. We been needing something timeless.
I know y'all fiending for the truth, it's something real. This original, these rappers, clowns, students, and attention. I'm the prince of pap. I came to lead a game. This Martin, let freedom reign. It's digging in your couch, boy. I'm about to bring change to the industry. Check the intuition and the intellect. Going straight for 6 like Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. Never get love from rapper friends. I guess I've been a threat. They ain't never show me love on the gram. They phony cuz. On my lowest moments, I know God can hold me up. Got a heart, I am the type that would make Tony run. Everything turning gold with my hands in it. Became like Popeye, treated beat just like my canned spinach. Watch how you step to me, I'ma land mine when you stand in it. So many balls like I was cooped up in the pandemic. Been grinding the mountains, I'm climbing, I'm slaying some giants. Been shining just like some diamonds, remaining so timeless. Who you know got this flow, say yeah, yeah. I'm in a league of my own, I'm like, yeah, yeah. This music can heal your soul, like, yeah, yeah. If you didn't know, then now you know, partner, yeah, yeah.
We been grinding, mountains climbing. We been really slaying giants. We been shining, that's like diamonds. We been needing something timeless. We been grinding, mountains climbing. We been really slaying giants. We been shining. timeless.
One of my jams at the moment, Art of War.
What happens when the artists get tired of starving? Yeah. Art of War. This is crazy, bro. Yeah. And now CZ playing, he dissing me in the kingdom of heaven. God. Just cause I be peaceful, that don't turn me to a pacifist. Jesus said to love your enemies, and then he cracked the whip. Smiles in my face, but nowadays they seem counterfeit. How come every compliment they giving always sound like this? Hi, my dear, you got some bright ideas. Why don't you sign right here? Oh, my mama heard it all before. Heard they wanted beef, and so I turned into a carnivore. That's why every artist gotta know about the art of war. First off, get your business straight. Watch how they administrate. They might cook the books before they put it on your dinner plate. If you got a leak inside your house, you gotta renovate. If they don't act decent toward your spouse, you must eliminate. Second, know your enemies. Sometimes look like friends that play pretend behind identities. Once you let them in, they get percentages like 10 at least. You pay for they fit in every trip with all amenities. You done got them lit. Then number 3 is keep receipts and always keep them within reach. Never know what deceit you might have to defeat. Texts and emails expose a liar and a cheat. And a shot from a screen defeat a shot in a tweet. And number 4, I know you heard this before. Never reply to a comment online. Number 5, why you keep all this in mind? Make sure you falling in line with what the Father designed. Okay, just cause I be peaceful, that don't turn me to a pacifist. Jesus said to love your enemies, and then he cracked the whip. Tax collecting Christian managers that smoking cannabis. Come down from that tree and pay the tax for your shenanigans. I swear to greed will ruin everything. Cut the leash, saw that they weren't thorough in their pedigree. Calculated L's, but they be minor like the melody. Better check the weather before you check the sons of Zebedee. Ask the son of man how long I gotta forgive enemies. Said to me 70 times 70 times 70 times 70 times 70 times 70. I think I'd rather make them rest in peace than go confess it, G. Just cause I be peaceful, that don't turn me to a pacifist. Jesus said to love your enemies, and then he cracked the whip.
Here, guys, here's some theology from Flame, Another Man's Shoes. Woo!
Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. With the choices that we choose. Walk in another man's shoes. You may think it's what you know. What you know for sure. But for sure, another man's shoes.
So you wanna walk in these based on what you see, huh? Measuring yourself up against me, they ain't gonna fit your feet. Nah, it's scary how very often can barely carry my crosses. I bury so many coffins, I'm weak. But all you see are the brightest moments, viral moments, make you wanna live just like it, don't it? But let me invite you inside this moment. It's like all the lights were off and the whole system switched up charging costs. It's like doing our penance and paying for indulgences that our Christ got lost. So I put my neck on the line, they put a price on my head. They said they hit us to slide, I hit the tower in head. Salute the Deitrick the wise, but I'm trusting the spirit of God. I'm preaching the gospel and closing my eyes. I opened them up and then both of my daughters had died. God.
We all choose.
Could've stayed silent. I ain't have to make a real big deal about it, but I couldn't stay silent. While faith is attacked by Satan and a tyrant. Guess that makes me a Mark man. Marcus Gracie, a warrior walk band. Through my mama named Carolyn Gray and my daddy named Sam, and they both in the Lord's hands. While I'm still on this earth, dealing with hurt in my feelings at first. Why would you take them from me back to back? How does an only child handle that? Knowing the chapters that we hadn't closed. How could you end the story on the lows, end it on the highs? When a Christian dies, we incentivize, help and give us hope. But they see the Grammy nomination and the compensation hitting stages with the gang. But when you push ancient Christianity through word and sacrament, then you see people change. Dang, I really thought they would hallelujah. The closest to you, I can shoot you. Standing too close to Dr. Luther. God is good, man. God is good, man.
Okay, new track from an artist called Ed Bill. Featuring Governor. And it's called Symbols. You know, it's a vibe still, you know. Check this out, Pete. It's Roger the Finny Tech, you know.
I don't even know what to write about. I just sit and know there's words in here that might come out. I just thought that I would be a little wiser now. I've been learning how them days can turn to cycles round. Around we go. I'm just here trying to drown ego. Moving surgical but no keyhole. I'm reminiscing on times we shared a vision for the life we hoped. And now I'm shedding tears in my Nike clothes. It's weird cause I don't feel the anger. And that is why I pander to the thought that we could be something still. I realized you were moving, it was me standing still. I never really let you go and that's a pill I gotta swallow. I feel something in my heart, it's not hollow. Trying to face today, never mind about tomorrow. Never mind about tomorrow. Yeah, I thought these symbols of love would mean something. I thought these symbols of love would mean something. But when I did them for you, achieved nothing. Nothing. I thought these symbols of love would mean something. You see that hate, I just haven't got it in me, so I need to pull from something else. Look, I've been looking in the mirror and that's someone else. I don't really know many wise men, but this Pinterest quote, so when you're lost, that's when you find yourself. Got me traveling the globe, trying to feel something. I even like it at home, but yet I'm still running. We had some unwritten codes, I'm trying to heal from them. Just left duty free, miles apart, still I never feel your distance. We never speak, but I still feel you listening. I hear your voice, I hear the tone, I hear the whispers. I feel the love, I feel the pain, I feel resistance. There's no prizes in my position, but that's life, no it isn't, that's existing. I've got a present for myself, it's forgiveness. I've been thinking, yeah. I thought these symbols of love would mean something. I thought these symbols of love would mean something. But when I did them for you, achieved nothing. Yeah. I thought these symbols of love would mean something.
It's weird though because you don't go through them like in a chronological order. And so when you think you've completed one stage, like you can go back to the previous many times. I think that's what's weird about it. Definitely the not letting go of the person, but like letting go of my own pain, I would say. Because that's different to letting go of the person. Like accepting to live without someone.
I told you people that it's a vibe still anyway. So this is
yeah, like pretending like
Ed Bill. I don't know how to pronounce this man anyway, but this is Governor B, a track featuring Governor B called Symbols, man. Check out his whole album. Man, I'm gonna go a bit more into this, man, guys. Check this out, man. Lay all down, dub 'em. That's the name of the artist, dub 'em. You know, I don't wanna dub M.
Being able to do it again.
That's it.
putting down my own strength once again. I give it all, yeah. Took my hands off the wheel cause I'm getting stretched thin. I give it all, yeah. I pray to the Lord for the wave that I'm in. I give it all, yeah. My life is in his hands, so you know I gotta lay it all down. What do I gotta lose? What do I gotta lose? No one I gotta choose. Lay it all down. What do I gotta lose? What do I gotta lose? No one I gotta choose. Lay it all down. Yeah, counting the cost while evading a loss. I have to be looking indecisive. And it ain't even matter what the price is. Going all in is the move for the righteous. What's the point of settling when you got your heritage calling out, waiting for your unction? I guess in due time I'll be reminded of everything on the other side of the junction. Yeah, it's all on the table, up in the ante, beyond what is able. I'm trying to think big while I'm counting my pesos, and I'm not gonna shrink just to do what they say so. It took a long time just to get it. I decided to bet it, no matter where I'm headed. As far as the east to the west is, that's all the room that I got for investing, yeah. I'm putting down my own strength once again. I give it all, yeah. Took my hands off the wheel cause I'm getting stretched thin. I give it all, yeah. I pray to the Lord for the wave that I'm in. I give it all, yeah. My life is in his hands, so you know I gotta lay it all down. What do I gotta lose? What do I gotta lose? No one I gotta choose. Lay it all down. What do I gotta lose? What do I gotta lose? No one I gotta choose. Lay it all down. Living in comfort is in opposition to everything that I'm pursuing. But I'm finding joy in the perusing. The road that's laid out isn't of my own choosing. The Almighty is who I'ma cling. In him we're moving and having our being. So why would I tether myself to complacency, holding on to everything that is safe to me? Dying and live, that's a paradox. But you don't really gain till you lose. I found real life when I crucify the ego. Ain't no other option I can choose. Counting the cost, lay it all down. What is it to lose when you trust God? I keep walking with the path illuminated, and I'm seeing fruit from the trust fall. I'm putting down my own strength once again. I give it all, yeah. Took my hands off the wheel cause I'm getting stretched thin. I give it all, yeah. I pray to the Lord for the wave that I'm in. I give it all, yeah. My life is in his hands, so you know I gotta lay it all down. What do I gotta lose? What do I gotta lose? No one I gotta choose. Lay it all down. What do I gotta lose? What do I gotta lose? No one I gotta choose. Lay it all down.
Let's play some quirky tunes anyway, so let's lay it all down by Dublin, and this track is called Dialed In by DML.
Clean fit on deck. Everyone I feature gonna get blue checks. My team built different, check our specs. Do it for the Lord, but I'ma need that check. I'ma call God like Antonio Brown. I'm a little local, but I'll get my crown. Yeah, coolin' by my JBLs. Girl, he tried to be slick, but I wish you well. Yeah, tono fit like a macchiato. I bring the sun when you nublado. Not tryna tell me to slow it down. Yo tengo la guía siete desesperado. Yeah, solo tengo fe en ti. Rather be a savage than to be Fenty. Yeah, I'm good, I got plenty. Rather be timeless than to be trendy. Dialed in, baby, no dial up. Hits like laundry, they pile up. Wanna run the game, get your miles up. Had to get my streetwear style up. Dialed in, dialed in. Focus on 1,000, yeah, I'm dialed in. Dialed in, dialed in. Focus on 1,000, yeah, I'm dialed in.
Dialed in like radio shows. Book my first set as far as stadiums go. Be in the studio playing, I'm okay with the flows. I'm fading my foes, they hate on me, I pray for them though. I'm taking the lows, cause I know that the highs gon' be heavenly. Bet on me, guess you with my Geppetto. My hair look like Jay Leto, my nights look like Jay Leno. You get it, I'm finna go on a mission to save fellows, you with it? I was the kid too timid to say hello, admit it. But now they say that I'm slicker than 8 cellos. I'm pulling strings, be like a river with tributaries, full of streams. It take a demon and den of thieves to intervene in the team, India, everything but Elohim. Like a tectonic plate, never settling. Till I step through the gates, I'm chasing better me's. Watch me step through the waves on the 7 seas. And my fee for a feature kinda hefty, cause if left to me, I ride a line of methamphetamine. Incredibly, all my lessons be stretching imaginations, they edify. Only accepting congratulations from Adonai. Yahweh told me that he lives inside and he cannot lie. That's a vibe. I paraphrase every prophet to say that's a lie. Holy Spirit called and said I was a saint. I'ma claim it till I'm canonized.
Dialed in, baby, no dial up. Hits like laundry, they pile up. Wanna run the game, get your miles up. Had to get my streetwear style up. Dialed in, dialed in. Focus on 1,000, yeah, I'm dialed in. Dialed in, dialed in. Focus on 1,000, yeah, I'm dialed in. Dialed in, baby, no dial up. My team built different. Check our specs. Dialed in, baby, no dial up. Focus on 1,000, yeah, I'm down. Got devils in my face and I don't see no competition.
They hate it here.
It's 6:11, baby.
I seen shots thrown. Really, I ain't worried cause they missing. I see snakes and some bro. I ain't seeing any different. Pedal through the middle, let's the move and see the mission. I got devils in my face and I don't see no competition.
I was 13 when I wrote notes. Got a lot of wisdom like old folks. I'm God's favorite, I'm no joke. Guess it's safe to say I'm the ghost goat. Couldn't save them all, but I gave hope. Labels tried to sign, but I said nope. Made enemies, now I'm in the scope. Records getting played, that's antidote. I see shots thrown, that's from every direction. Bossed up and I'm very connected. I've been stepping way before I could step. Big pioneer, changed the game. Created the lane and gave it away. Blessing rappers just a part of my day. You ask about me, it ain't nothing they can say, but they gon' still talk about me anyway.
I seen shots thrown. Really, I ain't worried cause they missing. I see snakes and some bro. I ain't seeing any different. Pedal through the middle, let's the move and see the mission. I got devils in my face and I don't see no competition.
I see no competition, one mission, point to he. I be the image bearer, no error. This life I live is me, I.e. pushing the good news, get blues to demons, devils, new levels. I'm reaching, teaching and preaching while skating. They imitating, I'm innovating, I'm never late. I'm in God's time and no they hating, still I'm shining. Bling bling, this just a sample. Lean lean, one call that's all. When he ring, I'm like Ken, stripping the sin. Still I be tripping and whipping, I been shadow boxing all within.
I seen shots thrown. Really, I ain't worried cause they missing. I see snakes and some bro. I ain't seeing any different. Pedal through the middle, let's the move and see the mission. I got devils in my face and I don't see no competition.
Yeah, no competition on me. See him hating on me. Know the devil want me. God's blood already bought me. Yeah, we priceless. Made an image and likeness. Living for the world, man, that's lifeless. City on a hill, never go lightless. Ever tryna lock me up, I'm a flight risk. Can't hold me, move so boldly. Legend in the making, feeling like Kobe. No folding, going all in. Got a king behind me and he took all sins. Small wins turn into big wins. Turbocharged and I might get twins. Like war zone, I'm about to drop in. Keep my circle small, I'm the only one in.
I seen shots thrown. Really, I ain't worried cause they missing. I see snakes and some bro. I ain't seeing any different. Pedal through the middle, let's the move and see the mission. I got devils in my face and I don't see no competition.
Yeah.
Tan maniática, ustedes sí, tan maniático.
Ratata. Mira, aquí no andamos en gente, fui empleado, soy el gerente. Reason why you see me looking like presidente. Messing with the God, then you loco en la mente. Ay, get the verse off in Spanish. Poquito, but I managed. It was bright light, now it's please no cameras. Plata no guineo, either way the flow bananas. I slid with bro, too little Havana. Numbers we ran up, praise the Hosanna. They sleep on me like kid in pajama. Talking to me funny, stand up. No, mama say she wanna make me ton. Daba como ooh ah bon bon. Mommy dímelo, hit me on the phone. Late night studio, I be in the zone. Chop real smooth, ayy. Take it back now, yo.
Superb. This is Argentina Phoenix, Xtra, better cost music like origin. This is how we do it. I am about to talk about a total utter disgrace now. I keep on getting kickback. Baja, why are you talking about racism? Why are you talking about racism in sport? No, but it ain't racist in sports anyway. Still, yeah, and always business and whatever. Still, yeah, all it's going on still anyway. But yo, man, I was talking to my cousin. You know, we talking about who's we supporting or whatsoever, whatever. Yeah, and what came out the other day was Argentina won and they beat a team that had quite a few black players in Colombia, and Argentinian fans sang a song, and I'll go through the words, but I'm gonna put this up so you can hear the song, so you can go, oh, it's real, yeah? So it's not just fantasy, yeah? So let me just play this. Okay, so obviously I'm not fluent in the in that particular language, yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you what they said in that language, yeah. They said they play for France, but come from Angola. They will run well. They like to she-males. Their mother is Nigerian and their father is Cambodian, but on the passport it's French. Now, okay, so let me just switch screens. So for me, guys, you know, that's not a great look. So I'm like, hold on a second. So let's give you a pitch. They just won the cup and they beat France 2 years ago in the World Cup. Did a good job, by the way. Bit of Argentina, a great, fantastic game. But apparently, this song was created by the Argentinian fans that they sing now. At the time, that's a disgrace anytime. So the Argentinian players, not the fans, sang that song. So I'm going, hold on a second. You tell me, all this time, FIFA's been sitting on this great footballing that care about racism organization. They've been sitting on this and knowing this for this long. Everybody knows they sing this song. With the fans sing this song and the players sang this song. And what's stupid about it, Enzo Fernandez plays with majority black players. A lot of them are French descent, all got connected to France by friends, family, whatever, all places where they played. And four fan complained. So you think yourself, okay, right, these guys are watching behind the times of this, but a lot of these players play in Europe. That's the problem for me, guys. So check this out. So I'm going to go to the BBC website. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to go to BBC Sports and I'm going to go to... No, I'm not even going to do that. Argentina. But Argentina, I'm going to do that right now. Argentina starting lineup versus Colombia. Because every player for me in that room, I'm not going to get too emotional about this. I'm just going to Colombia versus Colombia lineups. Yeah, let's look at their lineups here for these team news and whatsoever for these. Okay, still right. So the lineup was Martinez of Aston Villa. You know what I'm saying? Now, last time I saw Aston was kind of quite a brown spot. You know what I mean? Players like Ollie Watson, and all these guys. Tillsman. A lot of black players play for Villa. Definitely in the academy level as well, from the local areas and the local youth that's from there. I know, you know, a lot of young players. How they're going to respond to this? Probably allow it actually still, yeah. Romeo of Tottenham, he's in that team. Player called Molina. Litao Martinez was in the space. Also Messi himself, McAllister, all these guys were singing this song. This racist song. These players that play alongside black players back in the UK. So this is what I emphasize sometimes, guys. What you get at work is not the heart of a person. So when you see them for a couple hours at church and they pretend that they're cool with you, yeah, or couple hours at work, or 8 hours at work, or you work the whole year with them like these footballers. As soon as they go back home, they go back to type. So somebody mentioned and said that Argentina's biggest export musically is being heavily influenced by black people. The tango. So why is it that when it comes to, well, there's a massive genocide of black Argentinians there's a war that was fought between Paraguay, Bolivia, Argentina, I believe. They used the black slaves to basically do this. There was engineered disease into black areas, and there was this genuine clean out of Argentinian and black people that's gone from 30% of the population right down to less than 1% of the core urban population. But there's still blacks in Argentina. So don't get it twisted. And Maradona, you know what I'm saying, was a bit slightly tanned out here. You know what I'm saying? Permanent tan, you would say. But Argentinian people has done their best to wipe out black culture. Yeah, and we stand there and we just chill out with seats no more. I've complained about it before when it comes to Argentina. It's not why I support Brazil over Argentina. It's just I had an affinity to Brazil probably because, you know, the best player ever was come from there was black. Probably didn't realize it at the time. So for me, guys, you know, something that I would like to really put out there still is a case of going, all these players from Argentinian squad. You know, actually, let's have a look at the squad. A couple more squad squad starting. Let's take Argentina squad, because there's other players in the squad that were in that room. So it's not fair for me to go, oh, it's just them players on there. So lineups, yeah, right, cool. That's brilliant lineups. Okay, where's the subs? Substitution subs. We got Martinez. Yeah, we saw that. Let me just see if there's any more players that I can see. Garnacho. Oh my goodness sake, that caught me out as well. See, you got all these players now, and obviously Enzo's gonna get pile drive when he's facing a ban because of this and whatsoever. He's gonna get done over for this and whatever. As far as I'm concerned, you saw that video that I played at the beginning. Everybody was taking part in that video, but from what I can see from the video, I don't know if I saw Garnacho maybe is at the front going, oh my gosh, what are these idiots doing? You know what I'm saying? He may be doing that, I don't know. It'd be good to hear something from them, but I know they're not gonna sell each other out. Where was Messi at all this time? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? These great people that we serve and we think are fantastic, and for me it's an absolute disgrace that in South America they actually know that this actually goes on. Every time the guy says every time Brazil plays Argentina, Argentinian fans give monkey chants towards the black players like it's normal. Everyone will say, okay, South America needs to fix up and whatever. So guys, this is what black people are facing in this world where you keep on saying it's a better world. And why should I say, okay, I'm in England, I don't care? I do care. I do care. I do care when I see somebody who gets abused because of the way they look. So for me, people need to throw the book at these guys. And guys, you know what, still, yeah, we can't entertain this. We can't entertain racism in sports. I'll speak to the other guys about it with my RVM show, but I thought a shout out and explain to me, because sometimes in a wider sense, people just not seeing the abuse that black players are facing around the world over time. Just imagine what it's like in Argentina now. Imagine what players like Pelé had to go through. The amount of abuse he got, and he still smiled. That's why you have to really rate the black players. before the 80s and the 90s, because they really stood up in a time when it was even 10 times worse than what it is now. Crazy. And Argentinian fans, you know, absolutely, you're just this garbage, absolute stink garbage to me. Trust me. Absolutely crazy, guys.
Talking to me funny, stand up. No, mama say she wanna make me thong. Daba como ooh ah boom boom. Mommy dime low, hit me on the phone. Late night studio, I be in the zone. Cha real smooth, ayy. Take it back now, y'all.
No me sigan a mí, que la hit, estoy con el Trinity. Aquí estamos right through, estamos a la alta, estamos high key.
Middleton lane, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Middleton lane, Middleton. About it in the mix like a gin and tonic. In the mirror where I see the target, had to knuckle up like I've been with Sonic, had enough of love. Can't be living godless, little flame like a candelabra, not a trending topic, but I'm finna top it. Hip hop looking for a renaissance, only problem is the Christians got it. Yeah, mainstream on the main line, want the same lean and the gang signs and the lame lines on the FaceTime, want the thought talk and the fake crime. So the main thing is I can't sign. Stop playing with them ops spraying at them depraved. Had to stop staying with them deep graves. Left a lot laying in them. Said a prayer and then God came with it. Bought the crib and a lot came with it. Can't do it if it's not praising it. Whoa. Okay, he broke the bank. I left the label with a smile on my face. Thought I pumped the brakes, but I'm picking up the pace. Standing on my faith, I can't sit around and wait. I'ma tell you one thing right now. If I rap by codeine right now, they will probably all sing right now. Told my bro we don't hold no fear. Sign my soul for something go right here. We gon' tell them like no way. We won't sell our soul for the pain today. Make a way where there ain't no way. Me and all my bros, but this ain't today. I been sitting with the ghosts. I been listening. Said don't move. Of a fear or adrenaline, 2 tours, about to hit the road like a Michelin, 2 breaths in, then exhale for the benefit. Had to pick the pen up, had to pick my chin up. 40 days, 40 nights, got my discipline up. Had to learn how to forgive and give my bitterness up. Couldn't wait till I was perfect, had to learn it on the way. Wait. I'ma tell you one thing right now. If I rap by codeine right now, they will probably all sing right now. Told my bro we don't hold no fear. Sign my soul for something go right here. We gon' tell them like no way. We won't sell our soul for the pain today. Make a way where there ain't no way. Me and all my bros, but this ain't today.
Okay, guys, right. So I'm gonna do another little bit of video still. I like doing these commentary videos anyway. Still, you know what I mean. I try to do some of these commentary videos anyway. Still, yeah. Let's do this. It's a bit better. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is do a video where I am going to let's go through a really cool interview with what Deitrick Haddon done on the Breakfast Club, and I think he raised some really great points at this piece of passage. I'm not going to use the full article because we ain't got time for that, but you know, I'm going to try and cover some good points that he raised, and I think it's really good points for discussion for me anyway. So yeah, so hopefully, guys, you get where I'm coming from. So watch this, Pete.
Charlie Wilson on the show a few months ago. Charlie Wilson, who's a good brother.
Let me slow down. It's a bit too fast. Oh, play it back. A bit too fast.
Charlie Wilson, the legend, the icon, and he was kind of critical of R&B artists who make gospel music. Just to get radio play, use the format to get a hit song. If I remember correctly, he said that's what people do when nothing's working for them.
That's what he said.
In the other genres of music.
It's the truth, man. I wish I could say differently, and I'm a fan of a lot of artists, man. A fan of, I love.
So guys, just to get set the scene, man, he's really like Charlemagne really hit a hardcore point there. There's a lot of artists that do gospel songs. So let's check out what Deitrick is saying. And my opinion about it is, there's sometimes a context to things anyway. So yeah, but people do need genuine reasons. Some people just doing it because of business and having to. But let's check what Deitrick has to say.
Of artists, whether it be actors, whether it be Will Smith doing his gospel song, I'm a big fan of his. Whether it be Kanye, I'm a big fan of his previous work. As a producer, I respect him highly. But that seems like that's the trend now, where people, when they kind of falling off, they look to God, and they look to the church, and they go, because they can easily get a number one among church folk, because church folk, we just so glad you done came in here. And let's just get Will Smith in here, Kanye, and we give him number one. They override anybody else who's been in the gospel industry. We give you all the number ones. I got a problem with that piece. Just that little piece right there. But I don't have a problem with them making their gospel songs, but there's those of us that are in it. We live it. We live, eat, breathe this. It's like hip hop. There are people that live, eat, breathe hip hop. We live, eat, breathe this gospel. And so when you come in, we expect you, when you do that, we like, okay, you coming in, brother? You coming in, you gonna help us build this thing? We going to the next level, then you get your number one, you back with people loving you again, and where you at? What we thought you was, now you doing, what you doing? You got your wife walking around naked, butt naked? We thought you was Mr. Sunday Service. What happened?
Number one album, number one gospel.
You got your number one and you gone.
But could it be like that? That's how he felt in that moment. Like when he created, like for instance, we can go even further back with Jesus.
Right. So DJ Envy raised a really, really valid point here still, yeah. And obviously DJ is going shots on to Kanye West, obviously, because if you see what he means about wife walking around naked, obviously that's towards Kanye West. I so far I hear where he's coming from. I do feel that, I've seen it's raised a valid point, and you know what, we are acceptive of people, and I do liken that to like Stormzy. I'm not saying he's a bad guy, but I do feel that the UK sort of Stormzy isn't. Stormzy ain't walking around doing bad things right now, but I don't think he's really doing anything great for the gospel scene. That's my personal opinion. He is in the mood and he does decently, but his albums don't really reflect his a full conversion or anything like that. Still, yeah, he hasn't come into space to elevate gospel rap.
Jesus Walks, right? When he did Jesus Walks, that's considered a gospel record, right?
Yeah, to me.
When he did that was when he put that out, people were like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Right.
And it was on the gospel charts and hip hop charts, so it opened up a world of people.
Jesus Walks made the gospel charts?
Huh? I think it did. I think it did.
They were playing it like crazy too. It was everywhere.
And even when he did his Sunday service, a lot of people.
Admittedly, when Jesus Walks came out, I ignored it totally. I thought it's trash. It was disrespectful. I remember talking to rappers at the time. I think it was the same time I was brought over the Truth for GR Live, and I was talking to the guys, the Truth himself, and he was saying that pastors wouldn't find money to pay them any honorarium, but when it comes to Kanye West, they would spend 20-30K just to come and get him to do one track, which is Jesus Walk. So I can understand, yes, the point here. But just to say that, Jesus Walk, as much as I'm a fan of that Kanye West project, and I really do feel that he had a conversion. I hear what he's saying with Sunday services and different things like that still, yeah. And if it was a great con, which I don't think, I think he lived a very public, if you know the parable of the sowers, where he sprouts up and then it withers down because it wasn't grounded.
Came out there for worship that usually or maybe wouldn't go to church as often.
What message are you sending now? Because you ain't doing Sunday service no more. You ain't singing no gospel music no more. Now you cussing and acting like you ain't never knew Jesus.
But then we can talk about pastors and preachers that have been preaching, and now what they doing now, they're fake prophesizing, they're cheating, they're doing something like that. So it's kind of the same.
Everybody gonna have to give an account for what they're doing.
Correct.
Because at the end of the day, that judgment day is coming for all of us.
Absolutely.
I'm not here to judge nobody.
That's a good point still, yeah, because we got hypocrites going on. So we got to be very careful when I'm making our points when it comes to the scene, because when you point, you point back to us, and we flawed people. We flawed, absolutely flawed.
I'm just telling you what I don't like to see because I live this gospel.
Because we see Snoop do it. Snoop did a gospel album.
And I'm a big Snoop fan.
Snoop did a gospel album?
Yes. He got a Grammy for it.
This is what I like about Snoop.
I'll shout out, baby. I didn't know about Snoop's gospel album, man. Still know. But anyway, yeah, you just talk your thing.
Snoop went and got the artist in the genre and put it on the album. It wasn't just about Snoop. He brought Rance Allen, who is like the greatest male vocalist of all time, who never really got his respect. He got a #1 song with Rance Allen. So we look at that as gospel artists. We like, man, Snoop is really about that. He's in it. He loves gospel music. He may not have the conviction. He may have some weaknesses and things like that, but we know he loves gospel music because we've seen who he pulled together. You got the artists, not just the big names that everybody always go to. You went and got the artists. So you love the genre. You love the community.
That's an interesting point that Snoop. I know when Snoop did that project, it was like there's a bit of fallback on that project, and so it's interesting how Deitrick actually respected that because he brought the artist into it, while Kanye West and Will Smith kind of headlined what the projects that they did.
But other ones, I don't see what's going on. I don't see you still doing. You trying to. I don't know. I'm not here to judge.
You know, it sounds like a little bit. You know how when the country artists be like, don't do no country records. Like, you stay in your R&B, but like, no, if I want to try country, because country's in my heart, and this is how I'm feeling right now, you should be able to express yourself in that way.
I feel like this is bigger than a genre of music for y'all, though. I think in a way it's like I guess it's in a way, stop playing with God.
Yeah.
Boom.
That's
Boom.
what I'm saying.
You said something about country music. That's what I love about country music. I think Beyonce deserves to do any country song. She's from Texas. She lived that life. You see what I'm saying? So she can do that. But I like the fact that they have some guardrails up. Where you got to come through somebody to you ain't gonna just make a country song. They make you work for it.
They gonna box you out, right?
Gospel music, anybody can wake up tomorrow and say, I want to sing gospel because I'm falling off and I want to get that #1. I know the community gonna support me. Then they get that #1, then they gone.
Yeah, and I think that I do think I was talking to somebody about this today about it still, and I mentioned about the gatekeeping. And I think he raised a really valid point. We do gatekeep in the gospel industry. What I've seen in the UK and US, but we gatekeep. But the problem is the gatekeepers will leave the door wide open for external sources to abuse our community. That's what we've done. And when the people that are genuine, we step over and actually pour into effectively the wrong people and create platforms for the wrong people. We don't make decisions based upon long term, but the short term thrills. You know what I'm saying? That's where I feel our gatekeepers have failed. I do feel that there is some gatekeepership, but they're not representing the best, representing for the benefits of the community. That's the best way to put it for me.
Where are the guardrails? Where are the people say, no, man, what you doing? You got to live this thing, bro. You can do your gospel song, but don't play with us. Don't play with God. Right. Where are the people at? Where are the leaders at? You see what I'm saying? They're gatekeepers, leaders in hip-hop. You can't just up and if you ain't really about that life, man, they don't take, that's what Kendrick said, no, Drake, are you really about this? You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, it's guardrails, bro. You done came in and you did what you did, but that's enough. Yeah. If you're gonna be about it, you got to really be about it. That's what he's saying.
But somebody can say that about preachers and pastors and people in the church too, right? We talk about if you're gonna be about it, you be about it. But then we'll hear preachers and pastors and deacons that people look up to because they're in the church. They read the Bible. They take the classes. They're more, you think, tied into quote unquote regular people. But then when you see them doing some foul, it's the same feeling.
The same feeling, man.
You know,
you got to hold people accountable. I'm not here to cover nobody. If you're doing wrong, somebody got to hold you accountable.
And that's something which, boy, it's a subject for the week. Give myself in trouble with that. But ultimately, guys, I do think we need to hold this over accountable because Deitrick's on the show with two guys who are not Christians. They love love people. They love black music. They love black progress. But you can see the accountability, and this is why I say to my team, if I'm messing about behind my wife's back or doing something untoward, pull me up. If it's that bad, you pull me up to my elders, and it's that bad, you make sure I get off the radio waves even before that, man. And communicating to people. Let me just sort myself out before I start to give out. You know what I mean? And because people are watching. These guys are watching. You can hear it. Yeah, well, pastors do this. Well, pastors, they're looking for our flaws. They know the Bible. They might not live it, but they know the Bible. Trust me.
But yeah, back to the music. It's like, yeah, man, we want people to really, because it's people that's really sacrificing, man, to stay in this. I've turned down at least 5 secular record deals on my journey.
That is absolutely crazy. 5 record deals, and this is what I'm saying. To be in gospel, I myself has sacrificed. You know what I'm saying? To be in this space continually. While my other friends, not saying they're not going to church, not going to heaven, but they've gone out there and got the money and maybe been very successful from it. And you have to really look at the, so I appreciate what you're saying. It's crazy. I can see him getting deals all day long.
Because it's a calling. You know what I'm saying? I signed a deal with Eris. It was done when I was a kid. I walked away from it because this is a calling. And now to see you just come in and just do what you want to do with it and walk away and just don't, it don't sit right in my heart or anybody else's heart who've been living this thing, sacrificing. We can make money just like anybody else. I'm not singing gospel because I could make it anywhere else. I'm doing it because this is me. Since I was a kid, this is my assignment on earth. You got to understand that when you decide to, and I'm not telling anybody not to do this gospel, but really consider, like, this is a real thing where we make sacrifices. When we want to go out and have sex, we can't. We want to go out and do this and that. We can't. It's a sacrifice. At least we have that heart that says, man, I can't do that because I'm singing this gospel. You see what I'm saying? It's a sacrifice. It's a lifestyle. Even when you fall short, at least I'm over here trying.
Woo! Yeah, okay. Deitrick's going in. They're going in. And listen, we all know Deitrick ain't got no perfect history, and he's open about that as well. Obviously, with his new album, you know what I'm saying? He's definitely open about that. You know what I mean? But yeah. We this is what makes gospel music different.
Do you feel pressure to maintain an image because you are a man of the church? That's why they got a little upset with you because they saw your wife twerking.
Oh man, my wife don't twerk. I wanted to twerk, Doc. I wanted to enjoy herself. I love every single bit of it. I'm a man's man.
That's the Holy Spirit. Why we think the Holy Spirit can't show up in a twerk?
Oh yeah, because that's your wife. That's my wife.
That's right.
That's my significant other. So the Bible says the marriage bed is undefiled. What we got going on between us ain't none of your business.
That's right.
And if I let you in on my life, give you a little clip of something, just enjoy. I'm letting you in on my life. I didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to show people how to live this kind of life without losing your integrity. Just enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? Jesus said, "I come that you might have life and have it more abundantly." Christians got it wrong. He came so you can enjoy this life without going down the hole of sin. You see what I'm saying? And that's what he showed us. That's what he showed us. Jesus went to the wedding, turned the water into wine. But guess what he did when he got done doing that? He went to healing and fulfilling his assignment. He went to the cross. So he's showing you balance. And so I don't know what to say to people that got a problem with my freedom. I know my freedom offends people, but I can't help that. I'm living my life. When I get done dancing, guess what I did the next day after my birthday? Went to church, to my church, and preached the gospel. Went the next day and we had a concert. Hezekiah Walker came. Shout out to Lillian Lloyd, she came. Everybody came on through. We had a Holy Ghost good time. You know what I'm saying? So I believe in balance. I live it, you know. And for people to really understand me, I'm not a religious person. I don't do all the do's and don'ts and rules and regulations. I come from that. I've been delivered from that. I told you, my father, they sit you on the front row where you...
And I think, you know, Deitrick's raising a very, very, very valid point because we are coming from a very traditional background. A lot of us who's probably of Deitrick's age. Gee whiz, Deitrick's about 2 years older than me, man. It's crazy. But we have to be very careful. If we don't go for one side, we go too far to liberal. And we actually... so liberal that we actually ignore what's in the Bible and just focus on how we feel and how we feel God is leading us, where the Bible is still there as a guide. So we're not here to ignore the book. So we've got to have a balance of it. We're meant to enjoy, but we truly have to get a balance. So that's calm. Calm, I love that.
Fall short, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, already repented to God, but you got to go in front of the whole church and be embarrassed. I've been set free from that. So anybody that's come, if you trying to judge me through religion, you're going to never see me worthy. I'm a spiritual person. I walk with God every day. I pray. Before I got up and came here, God, what do I need to say? Use me. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's it. So people, for them to really understand me, just know I'm not religious, and I don't have a judging bone in my body. I may have strong opinions, but even at that, I let go and I give people the grace and space to figure it out themselves. I'm not here to judge anybody. You know, and that's it.
We say that, but
definitely. Oh, I see a comment out there now. Wow, this is the somebody said, you know, a comment that was just made about Deitrick Haddon has not been it hasn't got much accountability, and he touches a bit of that later on in the interview. And what I will say, let me just flip around the screen. what I will say is that when I'm gonna press pause there, because I would advise you guys to go and watch the interview, because to get a fuller picture. So it's kind of not fair that I kind of like just focus on that part. But what I will say is that a couple of points which you did raise about that, even the comments that are there on YouTube. Big up to Wins Queensborough. Yeah, big time. Oh, I'm on it. But valid point. Accountability. He reached his song about it, but it was well documented that obviously he got his now wife pregnant before they were married. After before his divorce has come through, so he's had to go through the whole period of looking at that, and he's saying here that he had to look at himself. But again, accountability is so crucial in this world, in this Christian world. Is you guys, you might see me, but the people that I hold myself accountable, you all don't even see, you don't even know of, but I have to humbly hold myself accountable. And it's very scary when you come out, especially come out the body of Christ, and we have a lot of creatives out there that are not in the body of Christ because of church hurt. We have a lot of creatives out there that have struggled with plugging into the church because of things of the past, because of family, because of disagreements, because we're not quite find a space where you can be accountable. I will always encourage gospel creatives, gospel musicians and singers and just creatives to have a base where you're accountable to people who don't like it, who not into the art form like that. I think we're very easy to be around people that who succeed when we succeed in the gospel world, but not there for when we succeed in our personal lives. They don't really bother about that part. They just focus on the succeeding the creative spot. So, he's great. Deitrick, I am a fan of. You know what I'm saying? In terms of his old music, I play his tune, Church of the Moon. I think he's got great stuff. I don't think he's the greatest of all time. Far from it. I don't play his music as often as a great superstar. But what I will say is that he's made a significant contribution to that. And and what I will say as well, he's done an album. Have listened to his new album. See how you feel about it. I struggled with. He did talk about Preachers of LA. As well, which he helped produce, which really put me against him. Actually, he said a lot of things which on there, and it was about 10 years ago it came out, and they're looking to do a refit of that where you saw what was really going on with the likes of Noel Jones, and he actually thought it's really good for us to see how human preachers are. And for me, it really was a negative towards the church to say to people going, why am I coming to church if this is how your ministers behave? It's crazy. Does that, guys? This opens up a whole new. If ever how Preachers of LA ever come out again, season 2, I will have to have watch along chat, everything, man, crazy, and I'll have to come all the way through, man, because that show, really exposed what happened in the background. It's not saying that us as ministers we're perfect. It's just saying that gotta be careful. We're careful anyway. So but listen, guys, check out that full interview by Deitrick Haddon. I think it's great to hear people, and it's good to hear as well that non-Christians are watching us like hawks. And I think sometimes if you forget that, they know their Bible, they know what's right and they know what's wrong, because this world is under the same ethical, moral foundation. You know what I'm saying? So for me, they know when that's wrong, but I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's wrong, but you can't judge me when I do, because I'm not a Christian. You know what I'm saying? So they know, but when they see Christians doing it, or so-called Christians, artists, gospel artists, they got a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me, guys. That's a great. Oh, man, I could talk on about that anyway. So but it's Roger, and if you're into accelerated gospel music and Black Origin, this is how we do it.
Cha real smooth, ayy. Take it back now, y'all. Hey.
You know, still it's going on. It's going a bit of a vibe. Still ain't gonna lie. Still, yeah, man. She's Steve.
No infrastructure can contain him at all. He independent. You see his pendant. Used to be defended.
Whatever. I just saw a bit of blood in his face. Lo and behold, I get to the morning. I never realized it was a real thing, and I thought, oh my goodness sake, you know. And as much as and what's scary now, guys, you know, when I look at politics and how serious it's getting, we look at civil wars being raised and whatsoever, and I think America's in a very scary space because there's so much weaponry on there. I'm not saying that you should or shouldn't have guns. I don't know that culture, but I don't like the fact that I don't live in America. I don't want to live in America because of the guns that are there. But when I see the Donald Trump situation, and you know, I pray that, you know, it seems like he's recovered well. He's got his plasters, and he got the bullet scraped his ear. Yeah, it's ironically afterwards he's like, yeah. Bro, if somebody shot after me, all the conspiracies coming out now. They planned that, whatever. But I did speak to my friend who's a soldier. He goes, Roger, you cannot shoot. This is not the movies. You cannot shoot somebody's ear from 130 yards by purpose. That's just too risky. The guy missed him. We had every intention to do some damage because unfortunately somebody died, and we really want to, you know, share hearts with the people who died, who went up there to celebrate, to support somebody who they really want to push through for the next elections. Everybody's got the right to choice. What is kind of weird now is that Donald Trump has become a bit of a hero, and it's funny when he got voted out. There's a lot of black people go, yeah, we're not gonna vote for Trump, but get rid of his races. And now apparently it's 50-50. Somebody did a random, got a few people together, and he got 50-50, and people are converting to Trump from the black community. I think just really for me, when it comes to the black community and voting, when you're in Americas, when you're in the UK, maybe in other countries as well, sometimes we feel like that everything that we demand and they're going to give us, 4 or 5 years time later, we're still asking and demanding for the same things, the respect, the opportunities, but they said they're going to give us, it still is not given to us there by either parties. So really made it tough for us as black people when it comes voting, when it comes to Labour and Conservative, because both sides, for me, have failed us a lot in the past. So, but going back to the Donald Trump scenario, scary times, guys. Scary times. I know I've studied enough history, world history, to know when assassination attempts happen, it's significant and it affects world politics. It affects world peace. So we can't joke with this. This is serious things. Absolutely serious. And very, very serious. And you know what I mean, obviously the secret police are gonna be up there in trouble at the moment. They have to go through this and that and whatever. But trust me, that guy didn't get away after shooting. Man got light up straight away. So for me, crazy times, man. Absolutely crazy times, people. Really crazy times. And so we just need to look up, get your heart right, and just be right, because we do not know what's going to be happening next, man. Crazy world, man.
This that rap that resembles rap, a lot of Trojan horse rapping. I said it, remember that. They tell me I'm the best, just not promoted right. Classic like a Hayabusa motorbike. Fantastic, the worst created, the soldier type. Ask me if my God is the greatest, I tell you, show you right. When the money get low, it feel like you got no place to go. That's when you know if it's for real or just a show. I know it took me years, but now I finally got the glow. With a shiesty mask and all reflect the glory of the Lord. When the money get low, it feel like you got no place to go. That's when you know if it's for real or just a show. I know it took me years, but now I finally got the glow. With a shiesty mask and all reflect the glory of the Lord. Reflect the glory of the Lord. I know. With a shiesty mask and all reflect the glory of the Lord. I know. Yeah, I still see it so vividly. Crystal clear what these wicked streets did to me. Too clear. Or should I say what I did to them? But I don't say nothing. Spring water for my fluids, mind my own too. Out the way, taking care of mine. Everybody else involved in everybody else's life. Stuck for a minute, overthinking, always feeling stressed. Back like I never left. God's son forever. When the money get low, it feel like you got no place to go. That's when you know if it's for real or just a show. I know it took me years, but now I finally got the glow. With a shiesty mask and all reflect the glory of the Lord. Reflect the glory of the Lord. I know. With a shiesty mask and all reflect the glory of the Lord. I know. Yeah.
let me fall, never let me fall. Yeah, keep me from my home.
Yeah, before we get into this track, I just want to just do one more shout going out. Everybody knows me as a Star Wars fan, and you might think, oh, here he goes again. Now, there was a lot of negativity about Star Wars because obviously with Disney, they're not really people, especially in our circles. They don't believe conservative circles. The people that's not really backing Disney at all because of their hints of when it comes to sexuality and hints because of different things like that. So people backing out on Star Wars a bit. But for me, guys, the Star Wars Acolyte, I watched it. Top end, I'm a Star Wars fan. I watch these things anyway still. Yeah, I'm saying, and I was like, oh boy, is it gonna be really a love story about two women and they're making it out? No, it's not. It is not. No way. So for me, for me, what I will say is that basically it's amazing. For me, it's really, really good. It's really good. At the end, like I said, I've talked about certain episodes where I'm seeing one of the most epic, when they come into fights, it's about 6, 7, 8, 9 man to go, and the fight goes on. Absolutely, and I don't want to give too much to the people who watched it, but what I love is to be honest, guys, you get into the end of this season, and I was going, no, yes, no. You're seeing hints, you're seeing some Seth Master, and you're like, whoa, another episode now, another. And then it just goes down. What are you thinking? It can't end here. It can't end like this. How is it going to end like this? Soft. And then the uppercut of all uppercuts at the end. The lady had to go and see a friend. Yoda. We saw his neck back. And that was worth everything. For a whole episode to lead to Yoda's neck back to say, you know what? Wait till Star Wars come back. So Acolyte Season 2, you must have to come, or the Yoda series, whatever way you're coming for, the Yoda series. So if I had to go through all that just to introduce Yoda into his own series, bring us Yoda and do a great job, Disney. Don't put too many flowers in there. Don't put any flowers in there, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Make it Yoda. So for me, as a Star Wars fan, I'm looking forward to see what happens next with this. But out of 10, Acolyte, out of 5, I would say Acolyte's not as high as Andor. I prefer Andor. I prefer Mandalorian all day, every day. That's top for me. I think Acolyte, yeah, Ahsoka, maybe I think he's better. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna work out a table. I'm gonna go through 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the series, and we go through that. I might just do that on my next show. Go through all the series and say which one's my favorite. But out of 10, I'll give Acolyte 7, just about 7. But I'll give it a 7. Yeah. Listen, this is Roger.
Fighting flesh to sting your will and keep alignment. I need your fire. Jeremiah shutting my bones. I can't keep quiet. Cause if I do, then I'm trying to make the other side enticing. I've been trying to find my way. So they tell me walk by faith from day to day to seek your face. So read these scriptures on this page. Cause in temptation, your word is safe. You made a way to still escape. I know it's power in your name. And I've been praying for a change. I know your word is still true. But times I feel like not for me. Them dry seasons birth unbelief that's trying to rob me of sown seed. So at this altar on bended knees, I can ask for many things, but I need saving from the thing that's keeping me from you. And that when that was near. Never let me fall, never let me fall. Yeah, keep me from my harm, keep me from my harm. Yeah, wrap me in your arms, wrap me in your arms. Yeah, and keep me from the fall, keep me from the fall. Yeah, look, cause you can keep me from falling. Yeah, and Lord, keep me from falling. Will you keep me from falling? Yeah, tossing turning in my sleep. My flesh been robbing me of peace. I'm trying to fight the thoughts I think that make me feel I'm on the brink of giving up or filling up on some things I shouldn't have done. Make me feel like I should run, cause I'm worthy of your love. Like how you stand with open arms when I denied and disobeyed. I lived in sin over your spirit that day, it should have been my grave. You could have left me in that state, but instead you made me new. When I submitted to your will, you gave me faith to walk in truth. So why I feel so far from you? This make me see what hearts can do. They felt the touch inside a while, but I still can't depart from you. Where would I go? I can't go back. In your presence ain't no lack, but I can't keep my mind on track. Regulate my heart like cardiac. Back to the spot where you called me at. I'm at this altar out here crying. I want my soul to still reside. Don't leave me, cause I've been trying. I thought about ending it all, but on your name I start to call. You told me that in temptation you could keep me from the fall. So will you keep me? Yeah, so will you keep me? Yeah, so will you keep me? Yeah, hey, promise that you keep me. Yeah, keep me from the fall.
With Icy freestyle.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, guys, if you're watching more here, things Xtra Gospel Music back with you. We're just finishing up the show right now. This is Live Show 317. I had to have a little bit of chat out there about a few subjects out there. Listen, man, Donald Trump, this is as crazy as happening in this world. This is the end of the world. We don't know what it is. Yo, amazing interview by Deitrick Haddon on the Breakfast Club, and also I talked about my rating for Acolyte. At the end of its season, and also not to forget the racial attacks by Argentinian footballers who play with a lot of black players out there, and they showed himself on Enzo Fernandez's feed, singing a racist, disgraceful song about black players in Europe. And guys, we need to realize that things need to change, and we need to make sure things do change and people get dealt with. Trust me, I'm not too negative. But anyway, this is what you're hearing. Blessings.
Time to pop off with the game. My honors in my name. Got crosses on my body. I stamped it on my chain. I'm linked in with the greatest. I'll put you up on game. Pull up from D like Dane. I pop off, let it bang.
Yeah, people, this is my almost last track. This is the vibes here, MDB.
Sometimes I don't have faith, babe. I just wanna do good. I'm a mess, I admit it. Got Jesus round my neck, but the devil on my head. Let my fit it. Hold up, I go by blessings, not by love. God got me up out that mud, feeling like $1 million bucks. Got $1 to my name, I ain't searching for the fame. I'm just soul searching, man, thanking God that I'm saved. Should be dead, but I'm here. Ain't trying to be the man of the year, just trying to be the man that's here. 10 toes down, hands in the air, giving praise like I don't care. I'll give him praise anywhere. Shouting in the library, hanging from a chandelier. Money, sex, and clothes, you can have it all. Big chains and hoes, that's not how I roll. I've been there before, got the bullet holes to prove it. And friends turn to foes, you best keep it moving. But I still keep them close, cause Lord only knows they might receive the Holy Ghost. Lord bless them, feeling like $1 million baby. Lord bless them, Lord bless them. Sometimes I don't have faith, baby. I just wanna do good. I'm a mess, I admit it. Got Jesus round my neck, but the devil on my head. Let my fit it. Devil on my head, let my fit it. Got Jesus round my neck, Jesus round my neck, but the devil on my head. Devil on my head, devil on my head. Let my fit it. Lord bless him. It's J. Ryan, M.I.A. Lord bless him, Lord bless him.
Big up, this is Roger here, over and out. It's Rain, a bit of Caleb Gordon. Enjoy this vibe anyway.
Hey, 2000
Rain.
EST.
Trust me, it needs to rain. You know. Spirit the God.
Let it rain, open them floodgates. I just want the world to know that your love great. I grew up listening to shooters that don't pump fake. Till I found out they ain't shooters and they pump fake. Lord, let your spirit fill my house till like feng shui. Even if my funds low or if my funds great, I give you my time in between a Sunday to Sunday. Kingdom on my body like it's Louis V. Every day I show it out till like the runway. Wanna find out why you here, it's only one way. Lord, I just need you here, I need you all day.
Wash away them dirty stains and make them fade away. I need you to I need you to rain on me, Lord. Holy Spirit, I need you to rain. Wash away them dirty ways and make them fade away. I need you to rain on me, yeah, I need you to rain on me, Lord.
4.
Holy Spirit, I need you to rain.
3.
Wash away them dirty stains and make them fade away.
1.
Wash away them dirty ways and make them fade away.
5.
Wash away my tears and tell me it's gonna be okay.
4.
Wash away my past, oh Lord, and make me new today.
3. 2. 1.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff.